Good morning, everybody, and this is your SP 500 setups for today. So Feds are out of the way, and there was nothing really there in the minutes. Just reiterating what they said during the meeting, that they didn't see any rate hike soon. Anyway, that being what it is, we have come back to test some structure here, and that's at 45.28. Remember, that's what we were looking at. So that level is still very much in play. Bear in mind, today is basically the end of the week. So markets are closed tomorrow and then half day on Friday. So and a lot of people are going to start traveling or knocking off early. So I wouldn't expect too much to happen later in the session. Probably all going to happen early in the session, possibly even during the European session. So what we want to do is just start dropping down through the time frames. 3 hour oscillators have eased off, separated slightly and crossed over. Two tails here on this level that I've spoken about, which is 45.28, and a potential break of what looks like a bit of a downward channel. So we'll look at that on the lower time frames. But remember, this is probably going to be the last video as I'm traveling next week as well, specifically on the S&P. I don't think it'd be worthwhile doing anything tomorrow or Friday, to be honest. I think stay out of the market, don't even bother with it. And we'll only pick this up again week after next. So that should line us up for a fairly decent Christmas rally. Now, here is the structure that we are seeing, and there it is there. So we did get a separation here and a crossover, and now we're sort of just mucking around in the middle of nowhere, which is to be expected. Market was expecting something more from the Feds. There was nothing really there, which always amuses me because straight after the meeting they have their press conference, tell you what they discussed. 2 weeks later they release the minutes, and then everybody expects the minutes to say something different. Anyway, so level to the upside at the moment is 45.43. We need to see us get through that, build a base on top of that, and that should give us some structure. The channel break that I'm referring to, there's the top of it. It's kind of messy, but you can see we've come back to test it with 2 pin bars. We do have a pin bar here, so technically I should be looking at this as along with a 200-point stop loss. It's a bit rich for my likings. So drop down to 15 minutes and let's just have a look what happens. So you can see when the data, not the data, but when the minutes were released, algorithms tried to digest it, looking for something up and down, up and down, up and down. Didn't see anything in it, and then just fizzled out. So it was a red day, and I would be a little bit suspicious of any trade at the moment. This level is what I want to see us get above. That's 45.43. That's the one I'm looking for us to get above. Don't be too surprised just to see us range here through the day as well. So that's also a possibility. If we start dropping below 45.28, possibly some short setups. I'd be a little bit reluctant for that at the moment, just based on the 3 hour here. This is a fairly strong upward trend, and this is a fairly strong area of potential support. So for me, I think inside bar, engulfing bar, pin bar, or structure here on the 3 hour, this is all leaning towards an attempt higher. The only thing that's going to be against us is the fact that we do have the holidays coming up. Okay, so really cautious for me. I think if we do get going today, you'd want to see a break of 45.43, and that should get you an opportunity at least to test the previous highs of last week. Sorry, not last week. That was Monday's high. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Apart from that, I don't see anything else. I don't want to be short at the moment. There's going to have to be a lot better structure for me to be short. So long it is, just off what? Now, I can fine tune this a little bit more by looking at this area here. There's also a daily gap at the moment, so that could also indicate something. 45.36, but that's very close to where we are. So I think that's kind of the structure. Treat this as a range. I think that's pretty much what we're getting at. Look for a break to the upside, look for a retest of that, and then you're looking to target the previous high at least. You can zoom out to the hour. And I don't really see anything else. This is a strong area, as you can see, so I don't see anything else that's going to indicate anything right now. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of my view for today. Cautiously looking at this as a range for a break to the upside. It could also give you a measured move. Something like that. And we just need to go to a high time frame to see what that lines up with. I have a sneaky suspicion. Nothing really. You can see that level there would also add. I think let's just move this one down. And then go look at this on the 15-minute. That'll give me two targets. Hold on a sec. Right, so if we do clear this range, basically you're looking at 45.60 and 45.65 as your upper end targets. That's kind of my view for today. Anyway, wait for the break and retest. Don't just try to jump into this. You'll probably get burnt if you do, because there's a lot of confusion here. So if that continues during the market open this morning, then you're going to see us bounce around here and keep testing this 45.28 area. If we do break the downside, I think 4,500 would probably be the next buying opportunity. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you in a week and a half. Hope it helps. Cheers for now.